Good evening. This is Mary Esther Gilbert. I am the nutritional holistic nutritional physiologist that wrote the book APL, Product Reference and Nutritional Health Guide. And tonight I will be going over a few key points as far as how our associates may introduce the product to our customers and also to other potential associates. So I'm going to go through the slideshow here. I'm just going to go through just some key points. This is a slideshow that I've put together so that I could present to other professionals or serious health advocates who are interested in doing the business part of it while not compromising their principles as far as how they want to help their patients or clients or customers. So this is basically an educational, slightly soft sell on the products and the company, just to introduce and educate people as to why these products are so spectacular. So the most important things to consider when offering your patients, clients, or customers is for a nutritional supplement is how well does it actually help improve their health? And are they willing to take it all and consistently? And how does the supplement's efficacy reflect your professional reputation? So these are some very important things to truly consider so that you maintain your own credibility and to be able to get the information across to your patients, clients, or customers that sets our company and our products apart. So as far as my background, I have 40 years experience as a nutritional healing specialist and a nutrition science physiologist. I had my own practice in Northern California for over 30 years, helping my clients learn how to select foods and supplements so that they could reverse their health conditions or improve and build upon their already good health. So I worked with all sorts of clients who had severe health conditions, and also on the other end of the spectrum, I worked with a lot of athletes. So I've also worked as a sports nutrition coach, and my clientele included martial arts artists, those who were engaged in weight training, and the dance arts, cross-country, running, that sport, track and field kind of thing. I was actually the nutrition expert on the Estrella College in Arizona as the sports nutrition coach. Also, I created the system called the True Health Mastery System, which includes the nutritional synergy system and holistic total health system. And these are my trademarks where I developed a complete system for achieving whole health mastery and managing one's health properly according to the universe's natural laws that govern our human bodies and our microcells at the microcell level. I also developed my own nutritional food system because after researching and the extensive education, I've got 3 degrees in the nutritional healing field. After doing a lot of extensive research for my clients and for compiling the 6 books I've written, then I was able to have a whole new and more in-depth understanding as to how nutrients work in the body. So I was able to really hone my clients' nutritional healing protocols in order to accelerate their healing process and restore their bodies to optimal health, vibrancy. I've been a researcher, author, educator, and speaker for all those years, just being requested to come and be a guest speaker. I've taught at the college level, and like I said, I've researched and authored several books. Also, I started the True Health Journal. It's going to be an email, online, free journal that will provide much information for people to help them manage their health more expertly and just to take charge of their own health and be more effective at it. Also, I'm the founder and CEO of the True Health Mastery Academy, an online school that I just started, and I'll be uploading some courses there. Also, I'm an APL associate, and like I said, I'm the author of the APL Product Reference Nutritional Health Guide. It's an educational and sales tool for our associates and our preferred customers. A little bit about myself there. Okay, so what's the best nutritional supplement for your patients, clients, and customers? Well, it depends. It depends on the person's state of health, the supplement provider's nutritional knowledge. Do they know the difference between natural versus synthetic supplements, especially the vitamin category? Are they nourishing enough versus potentially inflammatory or allergenic? A lot of products contain potentially inflammatory, allergenic substances that aren't nourishing to the body. So I've watched this industry grow over a period of 40 years, and it has developed and matured quite well with the sophistication level of customers understanding the differences between whole food supplements versus laboratory-made vitamins. So now that there's more awareness and there's more consumer demand for the whole food natural supplements, then supplements have come a long way to eliminate a lot of the potentially hazardous other ingredients that were listed on nutritional supplement labels for many years. So I've examined countless supplements, and I've rejected 99% of them, up until, I would say, in the last 5 years. Companies have finally gone on board and truly have done their scientific homework and listened to the public and just have gone out of their way to produce supplements that are truly nourishing and within their efficacy, their bioavailability, and how well they're absorbed into our cellular environment for helping to produce the body's energy and to repair damaged cells and to improve all bodily processes. So also there are safe dosage limits. Does someone selling a nutritional supplement are they aware of the safe dosage limits? Do they know the difference between extracts, supplements versus whole plant and plant constituent supplements? So there are differences there. Products who contain extracts or a certain biochemical extracted out of a plant is going to have a much different effect than if you consume the whole plant, because whole plants contain the whole synergy of the functionality of the plant itself and also of the functionality of the maintaining the homeostasis or biochemical balance and optimal functioning in our bodies. We are very, very compatible with plants, as I'll show you in a later slide here. Also, the best nutritional supplements, someone who is introducing a supplement to their patients or their clients, they have to understand the contraindication. So does your client or patient have digestion, absorption problems? So a lot of the whole food supplements are so biocompatible to our bodies that there is usually not a problem with that unless a person has some severe digestive health problems. So usually, though, a lot of the whole food, especially the organic supplements, are very good as far as the body being able to digest them and to be absorbed into the cell environment. Okay, so some people do have absorption problems, so you really have to pay attention to that kind of thing. The APL drops are the most absorbable supplements you can find on the market throughout the world, and I can say that with pretty much confidence because I have been researching and analyzing ingredients for over 40 years. Just looking and delving into the scientific literature and analyzing what the science has said and has found as far as what supplements are the most absorbable into the body. There could be other limitations, other contraindications like inability to swallow tablets, whether someone dislikes the taste. I used to introduce a lot of the Chinese herbal formulas, and they come in alcohol tinctures. Later on, they started introducing them with non-alcohol, yet a liquid tincture, or they also come in tablets. So, I've run the full gamut of investigating as to what I could offer my clients over those years. So again, the APL drops are delicious, and they are immediately absorbable, and they are highly effective, and I'll also go into that in another slide shortly. Also, there are other challenges that one might run into in introducing supplements to someone. A person may not be consistent in their their desire to swallow all those tablets, like the picture you see on the right there. Also, so they won't comply, to whatever nutritional protocol a professional might outline for them. And it's not always the case that professionals will educate their clients or patients so that the client or patient has a lack of knowledge about how to prevent a lot of the health conditions that they find themselves in. So there's a lack of knowledge about preventive nutrition on the part of many nutritional health advisors. There's also other things like people just aren't proactive. If they are in a state of diminished health, they're not going to be too excited about taking a bunch of pills. So a person has to be in the right frame of mind, but if they can't be in the right frame of mind due to their illness or diminished health, then it's going to be difficult to overcome that challenge. And so that's where the advantage of the APL drops come in, because they are just irresistible, they're delicious, they're easy to take, they're convenient to take, and they don't seem like the bitter, hard to swallow. They are not the bitter, hard to swallow type of supplement. So that's why the compliancy rate goes way, way up with the APL drops. Also, those who are uneducated about how their bodies work and why nutrients are so life or death, kind of priority. There's this lack of health priority, a disconnect from their body awareness, lack of knowledge of their own physiology. So these are some of the things that professionals are up against where the APL drops completely solve. What I also like to teach people when I introduce healthful eating habits, healthier lifestyles, and first they have to become self-aware as to what's inside their bodies and what's really going on in there. So how effectively are the nutrient factors utilized for prevention or true health recovery? So we have to kind of do a little bit of educating of ourselves and also for our clients and patients to let them be aware of what's inside. So here are the main body systems: the skeletal, the muscular, the nervous system, and the circulatory system, and the respiratory system. And those are the items up, the photos that are up on the top row up here in this photo. And you have the digestive system and the endocrine system. And usually people don't quite know what the endocrine system is. It consists of the glands of the brain, the sexual reproduction glands, the hormonal regulatory and monitoring system. So our bodies produce hormones, and our endocrine glands produce those hormones and release them throughout the circulatory system. So and we've got the skin that is the largest organ on the body, and it's one of our eliminative organs. So the body is able to release toxins through there's actually 5 different eliminative channels for toxins to be eliminated, and the skin is one of them. Also, there's the lymphatic system, where your immune cells are manufactured and also circulated, and that's our detoxification system. It's also one of our filtration systems for eliminating toxins. And we've got lymph vessels and lymph nodes. So if you have like swollen lymph gland around your neck or around your armpits, other places where as you see in this picture on the second row here, you see all the glands and all the lymph nodes that are also in there. I'm sorry, I think that I reversed that. This is actually the second one here on the bottom row is actually the lymph system, and the fourth one from the left here on the second row is actually the endocrine system. I thought that didn't look right. I was looking for all of those lymph vessels, and I wasn't finding them. Okay, so moving on here. Also, there's the urinary system, and this is a blow-up of our kidneys and urinary system here. So if you give someone an overview of these different systems, many times these systems are the basis of someone's health issues. So if you know that a lot of these systems, well, most of these systems, in fact, all of these systems, I should say, can be corrected and brought back into optimal functioning through a full-range nutrient, whole food supplement type of nutritional protocol. So I found in the years that I was a holistic nutritional healing specialist, my clients would get well from all manner of ailments only because I showed them how to nourish themselves properly and offered them some supplements that would actually be utilizable in all of these body systems. So, and so I gained a reputation of being able to fix just about anything, when actually I didn't do anything. I just taught them how to eat properly and be aware of their body systems and what it takes to maintain all of them. So a lot of times people question, well, why should I take a nutritional supplement? If the supplement is indeed optimally efficacious, absorbable, utilizable by the cellular inner environment where true health really happens, where all of your body's work happens at the microcellular level. Cells compose all of our body's tissue structures and organs and body fluids. So the cell is a unit of life. And so inside the cell is a very complex environment where things are produced, things are broken down, things are repaired, things get detoxified. So a lot of these health issues that occur are the result of things that bombard and destroy the ability of our microcells to do their job. And so that shows up at the macro level. Okay, so supplements should help protect against the industrial pollutants and synthetic chemicals known as the carcinogens or cancer-causing substances, the neurotoxins. These pollutants will destroy the functioning of the nervous system or degenerate it over time. And also these substances have been known to disrupt hormones, which hormones start and stop trillions of bodily processes and cellular processes. So the body's metabolism and overall system functioning can be disrupted through these pollutants, and they can also compromise the immune system. Also, replenishing missing essential nutrients. People eat processed foods that are very sadly deficient in the essential nutrients the body needs to function optimally. So deficiencies that lead to system malfunctions and inflammation are always the case there. Also, molecularly altered heat processed foods. You turn a healthy plant fat into a plasticized fat, also known as trans fat, and they have been known to stick to the arteries and block the circulatory system, not just in the bloodstream, but in the lymph vessels and in the body's filtration systems like the kidneys and the lymph nodes and things like that. Also, the synthetic ingredients that are in processed foods and the genetically modified organisms, which are genetically modified at the DNA level to contain non-compatible genes or other toxic substances that our own genes do not recognize, and they can also damage our own DNA or genetic sequence of instructions that help the body function properly. Okay, so also industrial farms, big agriculture, traditional farms, row by row, having to spray with pesticides constantly because the ecology is so imbalanced and the nutrients in the soil are depleted. So, it just attracts all the insects that recognize unhealthy plants, so they get to work to try to, in nature's way, to eliminate unhealthy plants. But industrial farms keep spraying and are trying to keep those insects that do their job, of eliminating unhealthful environments. But the industrial farms, like I said, they keep spraying with the chemical pesticides, herbicides, and things like that. So those have been known to also cause a lot of health problems in our systems as well. Okay, so another point here is to reduce physical and psychological stress. So supplements can help balance our hormones, and the fact that when someone gets stressed out, they calm the nervous system down. They help balance the hormones so that the body doesn't produce stress hormones, which causes adrenal exhaustion, fatigue, and depression. So it can bring a person's spirit down when their bodies are tired or stressed or in a toxic state. So supplements help reverse that. Now, again, they're called supplements, so you don't want to eat unhealthily and take a healthy supplement. So that's kind of canceling each other out. The body has to be in a state of advancing health rather than trying to compensate and trying to get rid of toxins while it's trying to build its health. So you want to make sure that you're going forward, you have a healthy nutrition and healthy supplements as well. So if nutritional supplements will also improve your immune function. They'll help with in helping the immune system. They will help the body deal with allergy and have less allergic responses. Detect whether something is truly a threat to the body or not, kind of thing. And that's usually what an allergic response is. And it will help reduce chronic colds and bacterial infections, viral infections, that kind of thing. Also, they will help the brain function better. They will help you focus and concentrate and have better learning and retention, kind of thing. So a nutritional supplement, a well-made nutritional whole food supplement, should be able to help with all of these points here. Also, supplements help compensate for the wide variance in soil nutrient density. So we have a lot of soil nutrient deficiencies, missing minerals, and when plants do not have the right soil conditions, then they will not develop the phytonutrients, which are extremely important for correcting and detoxifying and helping the body function better and produce energy. So they have multi-functions. There's some 25,000 phytonutrients in plants that we consume as food and as medicines throughout the world. So, and this, of course, the soil nutrient density varies from farm to farm. So farms that concentrate on nourishing their soil, replenishing their soil, and not disrupting the ecology of the soil. The microorganisms are so very important to producing healthy soil and healthy plants. So, the organic food production methods and permaculture food production methods are the most nutrient intense and phytonutrient dense types of plants. Also, nutritional supplements help ensure perpetual vital cellular processes. They help repair, regenerate, replicate the cells so that the DNA, the genetic instructions in the DNA remains intact so that it's not damaged as your body generates new cells and reproduces new cells constantly. Energy production improves cellular communication between the cells and between all body systems. So also the most important factor in any effective supplement is its bioavailability, or how well the body can absorb the nutrients and utilize those nutrients to improve your health and protect it. Okay, so this is the rest of my presentation, and I will probably pick that up at the next one because it gets pretty involved and it's pretty exciting. So I wanted to just stop right here and allow you time to digest this information that I presented to you. So thank you for listening.